really pleased to be here this morning. We have almost 25 Vice Chancellors from various institutions. And this is a way of continuing with the discussion of having a framework of the entrepreneurial leadership in innovation in our universities. As the State Department of Science, Research and Innovation, we would like to make sure that nobody is left behind. One of the things that has come out very clearly here is the issue of funding. At the moment, the government is funding in the tune of 0.8% of the GDP. Our target, I'll be working very closely with my colleagues in Treasury under the leadership of the Prime Cabinet Secretary to see that we reach at least 1% of the GDP. But having said that, we also have a lot of resources outside. So we want to build capacity and capability in our research institutions, in the universities, so that we can come up with bankable documents. So one thing that I am going to set up is think tanks, looking at the different clusters in agriculture, for example, industry and areas of health as well, so that these brains would be able to look at the demand-driven innovations, demand-driven technology, demand-driven research, so that we can be able to resolve the challenges of the society.
This morning, we've gathered 25 Vice Chancellors right here in Nairobi from all over the country as we engage more and more about the role and positioning of the universities for the national system of innovation. And that looks into issues of infrastructure, issues of policy, incentives, leadership, the teaching and learning for entrepreneurship and innovation, the funding framework for innovation in the universities, and so on and so forth. And at the end of the day, the measure of success is that as we think about the various inputs, it's the kind of ventures and the startups that we will produce. So we have had an opportunity to listen to a number of universities that have gone through a program both of capacity development for entrepreneurial leadership and also for the development of institutional master plans for innovation. And we've looked at what is it that has been achieved over the last 1.5 years or so that these master plans have been in operation. And our vision is to have as many of our universities in the country to be part and parcel of this program of strengthening and scaling entrepreneurial efforts at the institutional level, influencing faculty, influencing students to be champions of innovation, because that way then the innovation agency succeeds, because ours is not to innovate, but is to catalyze an aggressive and enthusiastic ecosystem of innovation across the country. And the institutions of higher learning are some of the single most important stakeholders that we have to keep working with. And the institutional leaders right there are the most important individuals to translate what our vision is at the institutional level.
Universities are coming together to be different. That we will not have research directorates per se. We'll have research leading to outcomes in terms of innovations, in terms of commercialization, and in terms of business. You know the state of our universities today, over dependency on treasury. Resources are limited. How do we do it? So we are very excited and thankful to KeNIA. Brought us together, went through master plans, went through assessments, traveled across many countries to see application of ideas of commercialization and innovation. And I think the original NEAL, this is a network of entrepreneurial leaders in universities, has made many steps. So we are very excited about KeNIA, our agency for innovation.
We are situated in an area where the need for sustained and valuable food and animal feed is extremely important. We have been privileged to be part of this, the Kenya network of entrepreneurial institution leaders, because through this we have worked on a master plan that is currently guiding all our activities in research and in teaching. For instance, we are able to embed or mainstream innovation and entrepreneurship in every aspect of our teaching and of our research. And we've started that by making sure that leadership, the university leadership, embraces these aspects, by making sure that our policies are revised and geared towards creating a conducive environment, by making sure also that the governance structure includes an office that deals with technology transfer. And that is part of what the university is about.
Since we started this journey with KeNIA, I can tell you the university has changed. Innovation is being spoken everywhere among the students. Council is aware, they have been sensitized. KeNIA came and sensitized our Senate. We have established technology transfer office. We are working towards mentoring students in startups. Everything has changed in the university. And if we continue this way, implementing our framework, the institutional framework, I can tell you our university is going to be in the top in terms of innovation and commercialization.
As part of this journey of a national system of innovation, we know that we can't work on it alone. So we pull as many partners as we can who have certain strengths and capabilities. So about a number of partners have been working with us over time, one of them being the Milestone Foundation that is based in the US, the British Council, a RISA fund. There's a fund that is supporting research and innovation. And so today we also signed a collaboration agreement with the British Council for this phase that we're getting into. And the resources, both financial and competencies that will be provided by the British Council will support a couple of things. One, training, a program we call ELTP, which is Entrepreneurial Institution Leaders Training Program, for the Vice Chancellors who are now in the next cohort of 11. And that training program is going to be a whole year long, which means we'll have several sessions, several engagements. We'll get a number of facilitators from abroad. We'll leverage some of the local ones. We'll even leverage some of the 14 vice chancellors who have gone through this program. Secondly, these 11 vice chancellors will have an opportunity to spend a week in South Africa and engage in a number of universities that have already made significant milestones in this area of innovation. One of them being University of Cape Town. We'll be looking at Stellenbosch University, University of Johannesburg, among others. And so this is the value of partnership, because then it enables us to mobilize resources that can strengthen the effort that we're putting.